It's dark. It's cold. It's October. It's Halloween. A night some say for trick-or-treating and having fun. Others say it's a night of witches, ghouls, and ghosts. The night we walk among the living unnoticed. Welcome to the Halloween special of In My Damn Opinion.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Ace Rey Mysterio, your host this week for the Halloween episode of In My Damn Opinion. I am a former WWE World Heavyweight Champion, former WWE Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, former Tag Team Champion, WCW, one of the greatest athletes of all time. Most definitely, longest man to ever be in the Royal Rumble. The only man to kill a man in the ring. Only man to kill a man in the ring? I think we just crossed a few lines on that note. Anyways, welcome to In My Damn Opinion. No, folks, I was not Rey Mysterio in the WWE. It's your host with the most, the one and only Eric Asafalo. Welcome to the Halloween special of In My Damn Opinion. And by the way, Shark Boy still sucks. Yeah, if that punk ass can get away with wearing a mask in the ring for years and nobody wants to see his face because he's so damn ugly, people want to see my beautiful face. That's why I don't hide behind a mask. Anyways, we got a whole action-packed show lined up for you today, so let's get on to our first topic of discussion. It's the Halloween episode, right? Why not talk about WCW's Halloween-themed pay-per-view they used to have every October? That's right, WCW presents Halloween Havoc. Halloween Havoc started in 1989. The main event was a Thunderdome cage match featuring Ric Flair and Sting versus, I believe it was Terry Funk and the Great Muta, if I'm correct. Definitely, you go back and watch the earlier pay-per-views of WCW in the late 80s into the 90s. WCW had some decent action. I mean, that was a great pay-per-view. 1990 was definitely an awesome year for Halloween Havoc. My favorite match on the 1991 was when Stan Hansen defeated Lex Luger for the United States title. Not familiar with Stan Hansen? How many fans of you have seen No Holds Barred? That's right, wrestling fans. I see all of you guys raising your hands. I know you don't want to admit it because, I know you guys are all major Hulk Hogan fans, just like my executive producer, Steve Hall, on this show is an awesome Hulk Hogan fan. Ask him about it. He'll tell you that he loves Hulk Hogan. But anyways, yes, Stan Hansen defeated Lex Luger for the United States Championship. Definitely an awesome match. Go to 1991 Halloween Havoc. You have the infamous The Chamber of Horrors cage match featuring Elegante, Sting, and the Steiner Brothers versus Big Van Vader, the Diamond Stud, aka Scott Hall, Abdullah the Butcher, and Cactus Jack. If you've never seen this match, it's a pretty bad match, but when I was a kid, I saw this match, and I thought it was pretty freaking cool. Not gonna lie to you. I've gone back and watched it as an adult, thought, man, this match was cheesy. Vince Russo must have wrote this shit. But as a kid, you think, oh man, this is fucking awesome. Anyways, go to 1992, which in my damn opinion was the best year for Halloween Havoc. I mean, you had Ricky Steamboat versus Brian Pillman. You had the Coal Miner's Glove match, Sting versus Jake the Snake Roberts. You had the Barbarian taking on Ron Simmons. You had Rick Rude. I think it was Masachono, if I'm correct. He fought him for the, I believe it was the international title, if I'm correct at that time. But don't quote me on that. You can watch that pay-per-view on WWE Network. And then we get into 1993. Rick Rude versus Ric Flair, the Battle of the Ricks. Also, you have that year Cactus Jack versus Big Van Vader, and the only other spin the wheel, make the deal match was a Texas Death Match for the WCW title. Go to 1994. You have the infamous Hulk Hogan Ric Flair match inside the steel cage with Mr. T as the special guest referee. You have the Nasty Boys taking on Bunkhouse Buck
And who was the other guy? I want to say Dirty Dick Slater. I just remember that the Nasty Boys pile drove, I think it was Bunkhouse Buck on top of the pumpkin. You know, you have one of the few WCW pay-per-view appearances by the Honky Tonk Man taking on Johnny B. Bad at the 1994 Halloween Havoc. You don't believe me? Watch the WWE Network, pull up that pay-per-view, and you can see that that match did happen. 1995, the professional wrestling debut of The Giant. That's right, The Big Show's first WCW match where he won the WCW World title. But let's not forget the other famous match on the card that night. Yes, the monster truck battle between The Giant and Hulk Hogan, where The Big Show gets pushed off the wall of Cobo Hall. And we all think he's gone, that he had died. No, Big Show did not die. He was still alive. 1996, you have Roddy Piper's return to WCW when he debuted, or re-debuted, I should say, after Hulk Hogan defeated Randy Savage. That was the year Hulk Hogan came out with the blonde wig on his head, because we all know, ladies and gentlemen, Hulk Hogan's bald. You know, they couldn't mention that in the 80s, but I can mention that because it's my goddamn show. Hulk Hogan's bald. No hiding it. You can hide behind that bandana all you want, brother, but we all know you're bald. Sorry, had to throw it out there. Also, go to 1997, the infamous Hulk Hogan, Roddy Piper, big steel cage match. We start getting into the later years, WCW just... Ugh. 1998, my executive producer Steve Hall's all-time favorite match ever in professional wrestling, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior 2. You never watched this match on the WWE Network? Do me a favor. Skip that, because that match, absolutely a bore fest. Terrible. 1999, the infamous year where WCW actually went off, had to stop the pay-per-view in the middle of the match between Diamond Dallas Page and Bill Goldberg because they were running over on their pay-per-view time. They didn't have the extra time, so what they do? They ended the pay-per-view in the middle of the match. And that began one of the big downfalls of WCW, one of their biggest things. 2000 WCW Halloween Havoc. I don't know what the fuck happened. WCW was garbage in 2000. Anyways, you want my damn opinion? You want good Halloween Havoc action? Go back and you watch the original, probably I'd say the first four, 89, 90, 91, and 92. Those were damn near the awesomest WCW Halloween Havocs. The later years, I mean, it had Hulk Hogan. As we all know, Hulk Hogan he's a fan attractor, but no. Which is one of the WCW's biggest downfalls. So, and that's my damn opinion on that. Okay, next topic of discussion. Everybody's favorite segment on In My Damn Opinion, Dream Card Match. Once again, I will explain the rules for Dream Card Match. In Dream Card Match, we basically take a match that either could have happened or will still be able to happen to this day. If you have a match you would like me to discuss on Dream Card Match, please feel free to tweet me at Eric Acefalo. You can leave a comment on this video here on 7poundbag.com, or you can comment on this on YouTube with a match you'd like to see. You can also email me, eacefalo@gmail.com, and I'd be more than happy to discuss your match. With this being the Halloween episode of In My Damn Opinion, why not throw in two scary superstars for this week's Dream Card Match? No, I'm not talking Undertaker versus Sting. Let's do two masked superstars, though. We're going to take from TNA. Okay, TNA's still around. Who the hell's holding up them cue cards or running the teleprompter? You're fucking fired. Anyways, from TNA, we will have the Monster Abyss taking on WWE's Big Red Machine, Kane. Back and forth, two brutal monsters. We'll even throw them in Abyss's special, A Monster's Ball. And we will have them go back and forth, hardcore match. Let these two guys beat the shit out of each other. It will be a brutal fight. In the end, Kane choke slams Abyss, pins him 1, 2, 3. Your winner of the Battle of the Monsters, the Big Red Machine, Kane. Because let's face it, TNA is just fucking garbage. Yes, they are. I mean, they have Shark Boy. Shark Boy's nothing but a piece of shit, so that just means TNA is just fucking garbage. I mean, when's the last time anybody really gave two shit about TNA? That's right, never, because nobody gives a shit no more about TNA. So, and like I said, if you have a dream card match you'd like me to discuss, feel free, get a hold of me, and I'd be more than happy to discuss your match. So, on to our final topic of discussion. Over last weekend, I visited PWA, Pinfall Wrestling Association, a local independent organization here in Springfield. I went to their Halloween themed show called Brawloween, and I was managed to take some video of it. So now we're going to see some clips from the show. If you'd like to see more information about PWA, feel free, go ahead and like them on Facebook, search Pinfall Wrestling Association, and you'll be able to see a lot of their stuff. It was really fun time, so go ahead and check out this specialty video package I put together. So here we are, Lanphier High School, home of PWA, Pinfall Wrestling Association, all you In My Damn Opinion fans. So here I will get a little bit of some action as tonight, yes, Eric is going to an independent show. So definitely, let's see what's going on with this show tonight. Sitting ringside, show's getting ready to start here in about 2 minutes, so got my little man with me here. Say hi, Dommy.
Hi.
And we're ready to watch the show, so it's gonna be a good one. So here we are, intermission time. Been a decent show so far. Dom's all excited, he got a mask. There's Maddie in the background, so get ready. Got the big Brawltoberfest Battle Royal coming up, so I'll get some highlights of that for you guys.
Michael Shaw. And the number one contender for the PWA Heavyweight Championship, Bang!
Little wrestling fan right there. And our costume contest winner tonight. Say hi, guys. Dommy, say hi. They had a blast. Yes, a fun time was had by all that night at Pinfall Wrestling Association this past Saturday. Once again, if you'd like to see more information about Pinfall Wrestling Association, feel free, search them on Facebook, and you'll be able to find some great information and some great local independent action. Also, my daughter, Maddie, she won one of the Halloween contests. She was a ballerina, so that made me feel real special that my little girl won. So definitely it was a fun time. So I would definitely recommend it, and I'm going to go check them out again. So, well, that's about all the time we have for this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, go back and watch all our other episodes. If you enjoy professional wrestling discussions, feel free to check out some of our other shows here on 7poundbag.com. Every week, every Thursday, we have the Wrestling Roundtable, which myself and a panelist of professional wrestling experts, we take 5 questions and you get to hear our answers to them about happenings right now in the world of professional wrestling. Also, you got a question you want to have answered, something you never knew about professional wrestling and always wanted to know, go ahead and ask 7 Pound, as every Monday now, Steve Hall will answer 5 questions from you fans about happenings current or past in the world of professional wrestling. So, got a question, go ahead and ask 7 Pound, as that happens every Monday. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm Eric Asafalo, and tune in next week as we kick off our special 3-parts episode of history of the Survivor Series. And next week, we will discuss what is the greatest Survivor Series team of all time. So, once again, I'm Eric, and that's been my damn opinion. I'm Eric Asafalo, and I approve this message.